for your notes today, we will be talking about, is it reasonable as we go along? Emily, why are you out of your seat? Why are you out of your seat? We've started. Thank you. So underneath the skip a line, and I want you to write, is it a rate table? Okay, I still hear someone talking. Let's get focused. Okay. So what makes a rate table a rate table? Yeah, Haley. Yes. So the first thing I want you to write down, number one, it must have a constant increase, actually. Or, well, I guess it could be a decrease. So it must have a constant rate. Write that down. Must have a constant rate. Okay. What does it mean to have a constant rate? What does that mean? That.
It's like it stays the same like it was last time, or maybe down.
Right. So for number two, I want you to write a constant rate goes up or down by the same amount each time. Okay, so an example of a rate table. So I can quickly sketch this right in my notes. During our math warm-up today, we had an example where Nala was getting dog treats. I don't know if I can fit that. Still don't quite have it. Let's straighten that up. Okay. So what we're going to do is on one side we're going to say days, and on the other side we're going to say treats. And we're going to sketch our rate table. And I'm going to say that for 4 days, Nala received 5 treats per day. So, day number 1, she got 5 treats. Day number 2, if she gets 5 treats a day, how many treats would she have? And 10. Day 3, she would have, Rebecca, 15. And day 4, Quan, 20. Good. What is my unit rate? Does anybody know? Want to try? Johanna?
The unit rate is 5.
Are we adding, multiplying, subtracting? We are adding 5. So off to the side, I can write plus 5 to show that. So I'm asking myself, is this a rate table?
Yes.
Well, does it have a constant rate?
Yes.
And does it go up or down by the same amount each time?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So what I want you to write underneath, borrowing your desk a little, is yes, comma, constant increase. So it increases by that constant rate. We know it's a rate table. Now, what we've done so far, what we've just talked about, we've spent a lot of time on should be pretty easy by different today are these things that are called scramble rate tables. So just draw a line and title your next section Scramble Rate Table. And underline your title. Okay, so I'm going to start today with the scrambled rate table. I'm going to start with the story. So just put number 1 and write story. And by story, I mean like a one-sentence story. So here's my example. Let's say, I don't know, who plays hockey in here? Okay, let's say I need to go buy some hockey pucks, right? So my story today is that the store, I don't know, Jackson, where do you buy hockey pucks? Players Bench? Okay. So the store Players Bench, they sell, or they sold, 3 bags of hockey pucks for $24. That's the story. That's it. So we don't mean like a huge long thing. So all you need to write down is the store, and if you want to name it, you can. Sold 3 bags of hockey pucks for $24. And I just made that up. I don't really know how much hockey pucks are. Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Holy cow. I just guessed. That is expensive.
Yeah.
It's like $8. Wait, I'm giving away answers. Okay. So that's, when they ask you today to write a story, that's all they mean. It's like a one-sentence thing. So then I want you to put number 2. Number 2, we're going to figure out the unit rate. So I'm going to say unit rate equals, now I'm going to have a blank, the word per, and a blank. And we've actually seen this before also. So for my unit rate, I'm going to also draw a rate table to go with it. So you can put number 3, because our rate table is going to help us figure out the unit rate. So, a simple way to do a rate table is just to write unit on one side and product on the other. You're going to see that today. Okay, underneath unit, we need to decide what the unit is. And unit always starts with 1. So if I'm talking about, I don't want to give away the answer. Okay, so the product would kind of be how much we end up with. So in this situation, what 2 things are we comparing? Sophie. And the dollars. But the hockey pucks, they come in bags, right? So what we're going to actually do for our unit, because we could buy 1 bag of hockey pucks, right? So whenever you're looking for the unit, think to yourself, what could have, like, 1? Because your unit is like, when we were doing days up here, this is your unit. Because it has 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a little hint. So for units, we're going to say bags. What would our product be? Our product, right? No, because those are going to be in the bag. Dollars. So under product, I'm going to write dollars. Now this next part is where things get scrambled. Okay? But it's not as bad as that. So, what you're going to do is go back to your story, and you're going to write your unit and your product that you already know. So I already know from my story that 3 bags, so I'm going to put 3 under bag, are $24. My rate table has started with the number 3 instead of the number 1. So it's scrambled. But you're going to see in a minute that it's still a rate table. It's just the rows are going to be out of order. Okay? So then, I have 3 and I have 24. Now, I'm going to think to myself, well, if I have 1 bag, how many dollars would that be? Turn and talk. Tell your neighbor. Okay, and stop, because I heard the answer. Kyle, what'd you get? 8. So on this side, you're going to put 8. Because 1 bag would just be $8. Now, what if I have 2 bags? $16. Good job. So my rate table, it's still a rate table, but it's scrambled because it's going 3, 1, 2. Am I going up by the same amount each time? Do I have a constant rate? I do, because 2 times 8 is 16. 1 times 8 is 8. 3 times 8 is... So I still have a constant rate, but the rows are out of order. Next.
When Mrs. Winnick was here, there was a question, and there wasn't a rate table, and there was like oranges or something like that, I can't remember. But it went from 3 to 4 to 3.
Okay, if it went 3, 4, 3, it wouldn't be a rate table because of this side. Yeah, you see, we don't repeat 3. Good observation. We forgot to do something. We have to figure out our unit rate. So for the unit rate, now that I figured out my table, remember per means each, right? Okay. So for my unit rate, I'm going to look at where I have 1. For my unit, I have 1. 1 what? 1 bag. Well, but it makes sense to say 1 bag per $8.
No.
No, raise your hand, raise your hand. Aiden, what are you thinking?
It's $8 per bag.
Yes. So our unit rate is $8 per bag. Hey, today, leave your notes open. I just want to show you this. Today you're going to be working on that page 16. Look up here. Don't tear it out because otherwise you're all going to ask me this very same question. So just close your math book. Put your eyeballs up here. Thank you. Okay, for the first 4 problems, you're going to decide if it's a rate table. Explain why or why not. So you're going to decide if it has a constant increase or not. So there's 2 lines. So I'm looking for yes or no. Joey, close your book. I'm also looking for if it is a constant or if it is a unit. If it is a rate table, I want you to tell me if there is a constant increase or not. Okay? Then, I see math books open. Problem number 9 is where everybody's going to want to ask me this question. It says, make up a story about 1 table and label the table. They didn't label the unit or the product on any of these because you're going to write your 1-cent story and then you're going to label the table that you use. So that means 3 tables won't have labels. Aiden.
So where are we writing if it is or isn't
lines right here. Nope, you're just doing that for number 9. You get to pick a table and do that.
Oh, we get different tables.
Yes. And let me show you something else. Murdoch, thank you. Down below, you're finding the unit rate. You're going to fill out the tables. 12 and 13, they want you to do a math drawing. Math drawings, I don't know that we did any last year, maybe a little bit. But they're looking for stuff like, well, I'll show you my example real quick. So they're looking for like 6 times 4 is 24. Or you could do groups of 6 and show that it equals 30. Okay? If you get to 12 and 13, we might talk about that at the end. Okay? Alright, one question, then we need to start groups.
So, for the last one, so it's just showing the math picture.
Yes, a math picture about the table. Okay, if you are in the orange circle group, move to math facts. If you are in the blue triangle, move to hands-on. Pink square starts your sheet work, and green triangle, bring your paper and a pencil to the table.